Hey everybody, how are you this evening? It's Stephanie. Welcome to our Thursday edition of the Raspberry Lemon Boutiques live with shirts. So come hang out with me and see some cool shirts. As always, I do 10 shirts and then one sale shirt, so come on and hang out. If you're not familiar with our boutique or who I am, I'll introduce myself. My name is Stephanie and I'm the owner of Raspberry Lemon Boutique. I opened the boutique, it's a Thursday. I opened the boutique because I had a hard time as a plus size woman finding clothing that fit me and that looked good and that was inexpensive. Not inexpensive, but affordable. Let's put it that way, right? There don't seem to be as many options for plus size women as there are for average women, whatever average means, right? So it's either really, really expensive, which I've seen, or really not so, wouldn't want to wear that, kind of bedazzled to within an inch of its life. And I like glitter, don't get me wrong, I love glitter. I work with Color Street, I wear glitter all the time. I'm wearing a solid today though, but so I decided that if I was having trouble finding clothing that was cute and affordable and trendy, then maybe other women were as well. And so I thought, let's start the boutique and see what happens. So I am a mother of 3. I have a 6, a 5, and a 4. He'll be 4 on Saturday. So I'm super busy with that. As I mentioned, I'm a Color Street stylist as well. So if you need any Color Street, I'm your lady. If you're popping on, go ahead and say hi, give me a hey so I can know who's here. The way it works is I show you 10 shirts and then a sale shirt. Every time we go live, we have a sale shirt. I show you 10 shirts that you just can see on me, see how they look. I am 5'5", although I always say that I like to pretend I'm taller. I'm 5'5", and I wear a size 2X. So I will never put on a shirt that is not a 2X because I don't think that's fair to you, that I would do that, because then perhaps you would think that the shirt was fitting me differently. So if I can get into it and it's a 2X, I will get into it and show you at a 2X, even if it is a shirt that I could reasonably size up in or size down in. I want you to have a steady sort of barometer of what the sizes are. And the sizes are true to size in the store. There are a couple of manufacturers who vary a little bit on those sizes, and I'll let you know if one of the shirts is like that. So the sizes are 18-20, 1X is an 18-20, 2X is a 22-24, 3X is a 26-28, 4X is a 30-32, 5X is a 34-36, and 6X is a 38-40. And I do carry all the way from extra large 1X to 6X in my store. It doesn't mean that every shirt has that range, because some manufacturers only do 1 to 3X and some manufacturers only do 4 to 6X. But I do think it's important to have a very wide range of sizes in the store because women need all different sizes of clothing, and I want everybody to find something that they can feel good about and feel comfortable in and, go about their life and, look good and feel good. And that's sort of my goal. I want to help other women do that as well. And there just aren't that many options out there. So I thought, let's do this. And I think it'll be good. So somebody just popped on. Hey Renee, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for watching. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is the first shirt. It is a floral 3/4 length sleeve. If you pull it down, 3/4 length sleeve. I just pulled it up to my elbows. It is a blue with the floral on top. It's a baby doll. It has a little bit of a stand-up collar, the V-neck, and I've talked about before, I like the V-neck look. It's a baby doll, so it's fitted right. It's got this elastic right below your bosom, right? And then it goes flowy out. So this is the side view, so you can see it's not fitted on the bottom really at all, other than just sort of being a straight bottom to it. You can see it's got a good length to it, so you don't have to worry about covering your bottom. It does quite well with that. It's nice and flowy below the elastic that's here right below your bosom, and it obviously has, because it's so flowy, it has quite a bit of stretch, you can see. So no problem getting into it, super easy. It's nice, it's easy, it's light, it's flowy. It's a rayon spandex material, so it always sort of snaps back, right? So it on the arms it's fitted, but it's only fitted through the bodice because of this elastic here, and then it goes out and it's looser on the bottom. So again, I'm 5'5", and I wear a 2X, so you'll be able to see how it looks on me at the back, long enough to carry your bottom, cover your bottom in case you're looking to wear it with leggings, or you could wear it with jeans, or whatever you want to wear it, however you want to wear it, the most comfortable way for you. So that is shirt number 1. Shirt number 2 is one from the larger collection, And I'm not going to put it on because it wouldn't do it justice. But this is one of the ones that comes in a 3X, a 4X, and a 5X. So it does not come in a 6X, but it comes in 3, 4, and 5. And it is quite lovely. It's got a balloon sleeve to it. It's a color block on the body of the shirt. So it's white up here going into the black. And then it has a drop shoulder that you can see here, where the shoulder comes down to here. And then it goes out into a balloon sleeve that then has a cuff. And again, I've talked a lot about the idea of making sure, you know, that the clothing doesn't have too much fabric around your wrist, because that just gets cumbersome when you're trying to do things in your life. So a cuff is always nice. It has the animal print on the sleeve, as you can see. So it's color block up here with the white and then the black, and then the animal print sleeve that ends in a cuff. The back has a seam down the middle in the back here. It doesn't have a seam across the white, but the seam is picked up here across the black part of it here. So it is super stretchy. I'll show you that it's stretchy. It's very voluminous, so it has a lot of room in there. I'll move back so you can sort of see the whole thing. This is oh, I lied to you. This is a 4X, 5X, 6X. It's not a 3X. It's by Vol. I lied to you about what sizes it is. So this is a 4X that I'm holding up. So there's plenty of length to it. And I'll show you the stretchiness. So this is a 4, 5, and 6X. It's not 3X. And you can see that it has quite a bit of stretch to it. So it's super comfortable. It's soft. It's a very soft material here. This material is a bit of a waffle on the lower arm, but it's super soft. It's a cute shirt. Again, this is in a 4X, a 5X, and a 6X. On the website, which is www.raspberrylemonboutique.com, you will find a category that says Today's Live, and that's where everything for Today's Live is going to be. But you can also then look around to other parts of the thing, and you'll find a section that is specifically 4X, 5X, and 6X. Because like I said at the beginning, I think it's important to have options the widest range possible, to have options for the widest range of women possible, because that's something that's important to me. Because again, if it's hard for me to find something at a 2X, you can only imagine trying to find something at a 4X, a 5X, or a 6X. Manufacturers just don't focus on us quite as much as I think they should. All right, so this shirt again, 4X, 5X, 6X. You can see it's quite lovely. It's got a little bit of interest in the sleeve that then comes down to a cuff. All right, excuse me. Coming up next is shirt number 2. We're coming up with something super exciting for the shop that's going to happen hopefully starting next week. So we'll have a big announcement with the shop. So you'll want to make sure that you stick around for that next week. Whoa, this hanger just broke. Hello. So some exciting news for the shop, which will make it even easier for everybody to shop with us, which is very exciting. Let me get into this shirt. Boop. All right. This one is more fitted than the one that I just had on. It is a 3/4, it's a full length sleeve that has the button that is not functional, right? So it is essentially forcing it to be a 3/4 length sleeve here. You can see it's got a really beautiful, it's a very silky shirt. It's got a really beautiful medallion pattern on it. You can see it is pretty low cut. You can see my tank top that I have on underneath there. So it is pretty low cut. So you might want to wear a tank top under it so that, or you can just go without a tank top and show off whatever you want to show off. That's your business, right? I'm not here to tell you you need to have a tank top on. You can do whatever you want there. But you can see it's got a nice length to it, but it is quite fitted. So if you're not interested in a shirt that's as fitted as this, you might think about sizing up in it. And if I were to wear this shirt out and about, I probably would size up because it's a little bit too fitted through here for me. I'm not a big fan of showing off too much of my belly, right? So I would probably size up myself if I were going to wear this in public. It's got plenty of length at the back, but again, it is more fitted. And so it's sort of on my figure a little bit more tightly than I would necessarily want. You can see there is some looseness sort of at the very bottom because it is longer at the back than it is at the front. But again, maybe if you're wearing this one, you want to size up one. If you need a little bit more or you want a little bit more room in it, that's certainly an option that you can size up in it. But I think the pattern, super soft, not as stretchy as some of the other ones that we've had, so there's not as much extra room in here. So if that's something that you're concerned about, again, maybe sizing up would be good. It's a beautiful pattern though, with the medallions and the pink and the blues and greens and sort of ivory color that's in there. And so you can see the patterning on here is quite lovely. And again, I'm 5'5" and I wear a 2X, so this is a 2X on me. If I were going to go out in public in it, I would probably size up to a 3X if this were a shirt that I was going to wear, just because I'm not as comfortable having that much sort of be on display in that fashion. But it's completely up to you how you'd want to wear this and if you'd want to do that. So, all right, moving on. Here we go. So I'm super excited. We don't have any school tomorrow for anybody, so that's nice. My husband has off work, so that's nice. So tomorrow, this is my Friday, which is great. So, whoa, that just fell down. I don't hang things up while I'm on the camera because I figure you don't want to see me just hanging stuff up. So I'll do that afterward. But today is my Friday, so that's nice. We get a long weekend here in the house, which is always good because there's always plenty more time. You know, there's plenty more things to do than we necessarily have time for. So I mentioned before the idea of mixed media shirts, and this is one of those. You can see it is a navy and white stripe pattern through the body on the front and down the arms, but then it has this floral pattern that you see on the right at your shoulders here, and then going around to the back in sort of a razor tank kind of way, where if you were wearing a razorback tank, you would see the floral pattern sort of in that area. So it's a mixed media shirt in the way that I've talked about, you know, having these different sort of components in it. And so it has it's very soft, super duper uber stretchy, right? Lots of extra room in the stretchy category. It's stretchy everywhere. And then it does have the floral on the back, down the back, and then on the front as well. So you can see how it's nice, got a nice length to it. It's not too fitted, got some extra room down there. And then it's nice length for the back with the floral pattern that comes on down. So I'll get a little bit closer, you can see what the floral pattern looks like. This is a sort of a waffle material, the floral section, but this is a nice soft, super duper uber soft section here. So on the back you have the sort of waffle floral, but here on the sides and the front and the arms, it's a very super soft material that is just lovely. Not too heavy, super stretchy, lots of extra room in here, right? Again, this is a 2X that I'm wearing, but there's certainly plenty of room, and I would feel comfortable going out of the house in a shirt like this. So I wouldn't think that I would need to size up in a shirt like this, because I think it gives you enough of sort of a looser fit, something that I'm looking for in my shirts. All right. Moving right along, I'm going to put on another stripey one. I like stripes. As I mentioned one other time, I didn't used to wear horizontal stripes because I thought they made me look bigger, which I don't actually think is true. And I don't really care anymore, because I have come to accept that this is my body. I've had 3 kids, you know. The last one was enormous. He was 10 pounds at birth. So this body did miraculous things. So I'm good. I am good. All right, so this I like pink, I like stripes, so there's nothing about this shirt that I don't like. A couple days ago I showed you the navy blue one of these, so you got to see that one. Super soft material. Again, it's got a drop shoulder, so the shoulder comes down here. So you have the horizontal stripes that go across here, and then they pick up after the drop shoulder. It is not a dolman, it's a regular shoulder, even though it's a drop. You can see that it's fitted through the chest area, but then it's looser through the body area. So you can see that there. Lots of stretch as always, super soft, lots and lots and lots of stretch. And then because of the spandex in it, it just pops right back in. Super duper easy. My tank top is heading northward. Again, I'm 5'5" and I wear a 2X. So a 1X is 18 to 20, 2X 22 to 24, 3X 26, 28. And this one just comes in the 1X, the 2X, and the 3X. And it's a really pretty pink color, a bright pink color, which I really like. And so you can see it's nice. It's nicely fitted. It's got a nice length to it. Very comfortable. I would absolutely wear this one. I'm thinking about stealing one of these from my own inventory. Don't tell my husband, right? This starting a boutique was not so I could fill up my closet, but every once in a while I come across a shirt that I'm thinking, yeah, I could use that one in my closet, sure. So You know, shh, don't tell. It'll be fine. All right, next up, I'm going to show another one from the larger collection for you. This one is super soft. It is, I have just petted a baby kitten soft. It's fuzzy and soft and luxurious and lovely, and you could wear this on a rainy day and you'd be good to go. You put this bad boy on a rainy day, you cuddle down into something, you're reading a book. Does anybody actually have time on a rainy day to do that? Or are there like 9,000 other things that you need to be doing? Because I know in this house there's usually other stuff we need to be doing. But at any rate, it's a nice idea. It's a nice concept. It would be nice to be able to do that every once in a while. But this is from Crepos, and this is a 4, 5, and 6. So it is, let's see, I do this all the time, right? 1 is 18, 20, 2 is 22, 24, 3 is 26, 28, 4, 30, 32, 5, 36, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40 is a 6. So it has a seam down the back, after I did my math there. Seam down the back, super soft. It does have a cuff at the wrist. So you are going to bring that big balloony kind of sleeve. It's got a drop shoulder to here, and then it starts to narrow out. The cuff, boop, there it is, will bring that in at your wrist. It's got a good length to it. It's a nice animal pattern, sort of a muted gray animal pattern on a cream. So if that's something that you're interested in, this could be the shirt for you. Again, all of the shirts are on www.raspberrylemonboutique.com, and they're in the Facebook shop, which is here on the lower left-hand side. That's at least where I see it, on the lower left-hand side of the Facebook page. And next week, we're going to have something really cool to share with you guys. So you want to stay tuned, because that's going to be awesome. All right, moving right along in our shirt selection. Here we go. All right, I like this one. I think it's super cute. I say that about every single shirt. I should stop saying that, right? It's not, I mean, because when I buy stuff for the boutique, it's not like I go, man, that's ugly. Let me get that for the boutique, right? So, of course, I think the shirts are cute because I'm buying them for the boutique. So, it's sort of goofy to have that statement that I always say where, man, I really like this one. I think this is cute. It's sort of a take on it's an interesting take on a baseball shirt, where you have the patterning in here and then the solid sort of arms. You do have the 2 stripes that are on both arms that are the same pattern as what's here. And the collar is also the same pattern of what's on the front. And then the back as well, you can see has the same sort of patterning on it. I like this. It's got all the colors that I like in it. All these different colors through the bodice with the medallion pattern and the sort of tie-dye look to it. I think that's a really pretty look. It's not too fitted. It has some stretch. It does not have a tremendous amount of stretch, but it certainly has some stretch. You can get into this. This is a 2X. Again, I'm 5'5", I wear a 2X. 3/4 length sleeve that has a little bit of a flare at the bottom. Not a huge flare, just a little flare. This is what it looks like from the side, so it's a little more fitted, you can see, in certain areas. And then it's not that long in the back, so it doesn't quite cover everything I have to own back there. But you could certainly get away with leggings like I have on if you wanted to do so. Side view, front view again, 5'5". Like to pretend I'm taller. Not taller would be nice, but it's just not going to happen unless I wear heels, right? Which I'm wearing sneakers right now. So, you know, everybody in my family is taller than me with the exception of my boys, and my husband is 6'3", so those boys are catching up really quick. The 6-year-old is like here, so he's going to, you know, and I'm going to be looking up to everybody. So my mom and my sister are taller than I am, so that's my own little issue that I'm short. But all right, you wait there. I'll be right back. I'm going to change out of this one. We're just going to keep on going. Rolling through the shirts. Since I come on live every night with the exception of Sunday night, I figure you don't need me to take way too much of your time. So I do feel like I go a little bit fast, but I also know that everybody has things they need to do. So if you want to bop in, get your shopping done, and then bop back out because you have other things you need to do, that seems perfectly reasonable to me. And I don't want to keep you, you know, an egregious amount of time so that you're like, oh Lord, she's just going on and on and on, right? I can do that. I can talk forever because I'm from New York. And that is a skill we learned very young in New York. So I can talk forever, but I don't think I should. So, all right, so this is the next shirt. You can see it has different patterning on it. This is one of those mixed media shirts. I'll tell you one thing about this shirt. Its sleeves are really long. Now again, I'm only 5'5", so for other people whose arms, you might have a bigger wingspan than I do, right? I don't have a very big wingspan. I guess I have a 5'5" wingspan, right? These sleeves are a bit long for me, so I would have to roll them up or do something with them if I were to wear the shirt. But if you're taller than me, you're not going to have this problem. It'll be fine. Hey Ashley, how are you? Thanks for joining. So it has this animal print along the front, and then the sleeves go into this really fun floral print here, and then tie-dye print here. And you can see what the back looks like again, right? But the animal print, I like this sort of mixed media ones because I think they just give a little bit of interest to it. I think if you had all animal print or all floral print, it's, you know, this is fun to mix all these sort of patterns. But again, about this shirt, the one thing is that it is really long in the sleeve. If I were to keep this shirt, I would probably hem the sleeves up a little bit because that's just too much for me to handle in my sleeve length, right? Because I like to have, you know, the sleeves be where the sleeves should end as opposed to where the sleeves are just sort of randomly ending. So if that is an issue for you, you could certainly hem those up, and then that would be just fine. It has extra room in here, not as stretchy as some of the other ones, soft as all get out, not as stretchy. The sleeves are nice and soft as well, even by the flower pattern. This is what it looks like from the side, and then this is the back. Again, it's looser back here, but it's not tremendously long, so if you're looking for coverage, this may not be the shirt to wear with leggings if that's what you're looking for. So this one is available in a 1X, a 2X, and a 3X. 1X 18-20, 2X 22-24, 3X 26-28. So if this is one you're interested in, it's in the boutique, www.raspberrylemonboutique.com, in today's live category, along with all the rest of the ones that are in the live category. All right, 2 more and then we will be at the sale shirt. We are zooming. Zooming. All right, there we go. This one is definitely one you could wear with leggings. And this one has a lot of extra room. This is a 2X that I'm going to put on, because that's all I'll put on for you. I will not put on a different size, so I don't think that's fair to you. Elbow length sleeves, which I really like, and pockets, which I really like. I've mentioned pockets before. I think pockets are great. Just put your keys in them. You don't have to worry about it, so I think pockets are great. But this is a tunic. It is not a dress, but it is a very long tunic that comes down to my knees. So again, I'm only 5'5", so if you're taller than I am, perhaps it won't come down to your knees, but it comes down to my knees. So I could wear it as a dress if I chose to do so, a dress with pockets, right? I like the handlebar, I like the V-neck, I like the elbow length sleeves. These are all good things. I like the patterning on it. It's got a nice sort of retro pattern on it with this called deep brick. And I guess it is sort of a deep brick color as opposed to a brown color, but you can see the various patterning that's going on. You can see it from the side, really nice and long on the side, very long on the back, right? Like literally I could wear this as a dress as opposed to it being a tunic. Pockets, which are fabulous. I like the pockets. They're a good addition to this. Let me get out of the pockets now. You can't get more stretch in a shirt than this thing has. I mean, this has so much stretch, it's sort of silly. Lots and lots of uber amounts of stretch in every direction on here. Stretch in the sleeves, right? Lots of stretch there, stretch in the bodice. This thing has a lot of stretch and it's nice and long. So if you're short like I am, I think 5'5" is actually average for women, but I'm shorter than everybody. So, but if you're short like I am, this would be good if you wanted to wear leggings, or you could wear it as a dress, up to you. I probably would still put leggings on underneath it, or maybe at least some shorts, legging short, what are those things called? Biker pants? Biker shorts? Not with the padding though. I don't know, right? Yesterday all I did was call those shoulder pads, those elbow pads, the shoulder pads, so sometimes I'm, you know, who knows what's happening sometimes, really, I tell you what. I showed you front, side, lots of extra room, back, and I think we're done with this one. All right, I will be back momentarily. It's not like I'm going anywhere. You can still see me, so I don't know why I say I'll be back momentarily. I guess I'll be back closer to the camera momentarily. So I'm in a goofy mood tonight, so probably because there's no school tomorrow. We don't have to do virtual kindergarten tomorrow, which is awesome. You know, I'm a teacher, so I understand and I appreciate what the kindergarten teachers are trying to do for our kindergartner. But holy moly, it's challenging, especially when you have two other kids that you have to manage at the same time that you're trying to manage the one who's in virtual learning. So it's a challenge. I don't know if anybody else is having the same challenge, but we're certainly being challenged by it. Where is the back of this shirt? It is all up in my business. Hang on. It's back there somewhere. I know it is. Oh, there it is. Woo! I thought I was going to get lost in my shirt for a second there. All right. This is a fun one. It is a bit of a, it's a handkerchief kind of big, swingy body to this. It's got the blue sleeves that have a nice cuff at the wrist. Again, I'm all about not having too much fabric around my hands when I'm trying to live my life. Shorter on the sides than it is on the front and the back. It's a little bit of a shorter length, a shorter look. It has a lot of fabric, but the fabric isn't necessarily as long as some of the other shirts that I've been showing. So you can see here what it looks like from the front, and then here it is from the side. Super duper ooper flowy, right? There's no, other than the sleeves, there's no structure to this. So it is just going to be super duper flowy if that's something that you're interested in, or if that's just not something you're interested in, it's just super flowy all the way through. So it doesn't have any real structure to the body of this other than the sleeves. I mean, even when you do this, you can sort of see that it doesn't have a lot of structure to it, but it's lovely. It's a lovely flower pattern on the navy, and it has the nice super comfy sleeves. So this is something that you could get if you were interested in this sort of style of shirt. Last but not least, we have the sail shirt, which is one of our larger sizes. This is a 3X, 4X, 5X is this shirt here. This is a shirt that if you were going on a cruise, although it is long sleeve, but it's very light. If you're going on a cruise, it reminds me of like the tropics for some reason, right? The blue and the pink and the purple. Like I could see taking this on a cruise for a cooler evening and just being like, hello, here I am, look at this, right? It's out there, right? I think it's pretty. I love the colors in it. I love pink, I love blue, I love purple. Who doesn't, right? I mean, is there anybody who doesn't love those colors? It has a back seam, you can see here, but the colors match up perfectly across the seam, so that's not something you have to worry about. Long sleeves, they come in as they go, of course, right? And it is in a 3X, 4X, and 5X, so you'll find this on the sale thing. I think it's on sale today for $19, so that's good. It's normally $29, I want to say, so on sale for $19. So if you're planning any vacations to tropical locales, this could be the shirt for you. This could be the one that you are taking with you and wearing. It's lightweight. It's got a nice length to it. You see, again, this is a size 3, so I'm not going to put it on. But you can see it's not the dress that I had on earlier, but it's got a good length to it. And let's check on stretch. See how stretchy the material is. Oh yeah, it's got good stretch to it. Absolutely. And it is sort of a A-line. You can see, it's hard to see when you don't have it on, but you can see it's more fitted at the top than it is at the bottom, so you have more room, but it's not a muumuu, right? It's not a muumuu. It's not a huge A-line. It's not straight. It's not a muumuu, so it would fit you quite nicely in that. And then I just think it's fun. It's sort of jazzy with the different colors and the bright colors. And like I said, it reminds me of a tropical paradise, which I haven't been to that many tropical paradises, but I could totally see wearing this on a cruise in the evening, you know, as you're going, not maybe a cruise to Alaska, but I don't know. I'd like to cruise to Alaska. I don't know if anybody has done that. If you have and you have any tips on that, that would be awesome, because I think that would be a great cruise. I've never actually been on a cruise in my lifetime for no apparent reason other than I just haven't gotten around to it. I am afraid of fish, so that does lessen my... It's true, I'm afraid of fish. It does lessen my enjoyment of the idea of like swimming in tropical waters, because yeah, they're just trying to eat me, the fish are. So, I don't know, anybody else afraid of fish, or is that just me? I'm always worried that they're gonna like bite at your feet or your ankles when you're in the water, and that just freaks me out because you can't see them unless you have the snorkel and all this, and then you can see them, but then there's fish there and you can see them. So, you know, it's just not a win-win for me with the fish thing. So, all right, enough about me and my fear of fish. Let's just wrap this up, because I'm sure you have places you need to go. So again, big news coming for the boutique. Nothing, you don't have to do anything different. We're still going to be coming live on this Facebook page. We're still going to have a website, all that, but big news coming to make it easier for you to buy. And I'm all about that. I want to make it easy and fun, you know, for you in the process, and just try to have some fun with it. So, all right, I hope that you have a fantastic evening. I hope that you have a great weekend. I'll see you tomorrow night at 8:30, Friday at 8:30, and then I'll see you Saturday at 8:30. Won't be here on Sunday, but I will see you tomorrow and Saturday. I hope you all have a fantastic evening. Have a great Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow night. All right, stay cute, ladies. Take care. Bye.